Hey guys, I am excited to bring this video to you. I wanted to do a really quick update on my diet, how it is right now, and how I possibly would like to make some adjustments in the future. So as you might know if you watch my channel, I am a vegan and I am fairly plant-based, but I'm not what you would call like an extreme vegan. So I'm not high carb. I'm fairly high carb. But I'm not high carb, low fat. I'm not raw till 4. I'm not raw. I'm not raw. I don't juice really, although I love green juices, but I can't usually afford them and I don't have an expensive blender. So I'm just like your standard regular American diet, but I eat a lot of plants and I don't eat any animal products. I work out fairly often. I go running a couple times a week and just try to eat whatever I want for my body to feel satiated, and that you know, if that means eating 7 times a week or a day, or if that means eating 3 times a day or eating a big meal or a little meal, like I just kind of listen to what my body wants. But I've been watching more and more of Nina and Randa's channel and also the Vegan Couples channel, and I'm thinking about how I want to experiment with going more high carb, low fat. I mentioned just a second ago, I am high carb, so that means I love potatoes, I eat bread, I eat crackers, I eat veggie burgers. Potatoes and rice are really the big things. Like potato, rice, and beans that I make from scratch are some of the major staples of my diet, and usually once a day, if I'm on like a normal schedule, which my schedule has not been normal lately with like holidays and traveling and stuff, but on a normal given week, a couple times a week, if not every day, I have like a bean and rice bowl with some kimchi or like pickled veggies on it, some goddess dressing, but I definitely get a fair amount of fat in my diet. I eat goddess dressing, I eat vegan cheese. I've had it in my house for the past like month or two because again, I've been going on holiday and like barbecuing and stuff, so I'll bring vegan cheese there. Hummus, olives, I eat so much avocado. I cook with butter and oil, not like a massive amount. I'm like cognizant of it, but I do cook with it. Like I had a homemade soft pretzel that I made earlier today and I put some Earth Balance on it and some garlic salt and dipped it in mustard. It was delicious. It's just a little bit, you know, but I eat that. So anyhow, I've been thinking about lately going more high carb, low fat. And some of the vegan recipes that Nina and Randa use are like they use ketchup instead of, you know, a higher fat sauce. They use a low fat spaghetti sauce, and they do use a lot of garlic, like garlic flakes and seasonings like, I think it's basil, rosemary. I bought the most yummy thing. Let me go get it for you guys and I'll show you really quick because I'm gonna try and like go down this and figure out what's going on. Hold on. Hold that thought. Okay. Am I back? I think I'm back. So I am going to try and incorporate, I know try is kind of a lame word, but I don't like to live like super constrained. Like I eat Dove chocolate when I want to, not like a whole chocolate bar, but when I'm craving chocolate, I'll have a piece of chocolate, even if it's, I tend to like dark chocolate, but even if there's a little milk in it, I'll eat it. So I'm thinking about trying to alter my oil content and maybe just being more cognizant of like my salt content. The butter and the salt really, because the rest of what I eat is pretty healthy. Like this morning at Whole Foods, I had potatoes over a box of spinach with sauteed onions and peppers and some tofu with a few like jalapenos in there and some olive oil and lemon juice and balsamic over the top. A weird like breakfast salad. But I'm trying to, I think it would be pretty healthy, and I think the next step maybe to reduce some inflammation in my body and help me shed like 1 or 2 pounds would be the oil and the salt. Now when I say shed 1 or 2 pounds, I want to make sure that it doesn't sound like I'm like obsessing with a number on a scale, but I do love to run and I do love to be active, and it just feels really good to feel efficient, you know, like a machine that's doing what it's meant to do, that doesn't have too much excess weight on it. So my body just sort of feels like it wants to shed that extra pound, and so I'm just gonna listen to it and see what happens. Anyway, so the supplies that I picked up, I had this in the back of my cupboard, so I didn't actually buy this, but I never eat it. I don't really like pasta. I don't know why. I just don't like it. But I'll have this over veggies. This is a basil and tomato pasta sauce that I got a long time ago and never used. And let me see if it has any oil. Yeah, it does have olive oil in it. So they get an oil-free sauce, Nina and Randa. So maybe after I use this one, I'll pick up like a McDougall's oil-free sauce. It doesn't have that much. It's just 2 grams of fat for a half a cup. I don't really want to go down the road of getting like super obsessive compulsive about measuring grams and macros and stuff. Like that's when I think I lose my mind a little bit, but I could probably just buy a sauce that doesn't have oil in it instead of buying a sauce that does. And then I don't have to think about it. I just have pasta sauce in my cupboard, and that's the pasta sauce I use. So I'm gonna try and make that switch, although this is probably gonna be really good with the basil in there. And then the 2 seasonings that I picked up that I'm really excited to test this out on like some potatoes or some rice and beans are these garlic granules. Whatever this seasoning is, I also got a chili powder from them, but they do these blends that are really amazing. You can find them at Whole Foods. They're like $5. They last a long time. $5 is kind of a lot, but they're really high quality. They're organic. You get a big tub. It's like the size of my face. So this one has a whole clove of garlic. Oh, in each 1/8 of a teaspoon. It's a lot. Like these are garlic granules, not flakes. And I have garlic salt in the cupboard, but again, I figured, hey, maybe let's try and lower a little bit of our sodium content since I get it in so many different forms. So I got some garlic granules anyway. They smell amazing. And then this was an impulse buy sitting right next to the garlic granules. It's called pizza seasoning. So it has bell peppers, fennel, oregano. It's non-GMO, non-ETO. Comment down below if you know what that means. And non-irradiated. I don't know. Frontier Co-op. This stuff is amazing. So, oh, I'm so excited. You could put this on anything and it would taste like a pizza. So this has onions, bell peppers, fennel seed, oregano, garlic, basil, chili peppers, parsley, thyme, marjoram, and celery. So no sodium in this. And it smells amazing. Again, one of those switches. I think I could use this instead of as much salt or pepper to add flavoring to my food and just hopefully like kind of reduce the excess like water or, you know, and the inflammation in my body. I know that sounds weird. I love my body. I have no issues with the way it looks. When I refer to like the excess water weight or the bloat, it's just because I feel like my body could be moving more efficiently through space or be stronger or faster. Really, that's it. Like I've been a dancer and a sports, not like team sports, but like extreme sports person my whole life. So very connected with my body, what it's capable of doing and when it's working most efficiently. And I feel like when it's, you know, not carrying excess weight or when it doesn't feel heavy or bogged down, that's when it performs the best. And I love it when my body gets to play, when I can run 10 miles or swim or jump, like, or do yoga and handstands, like that's when I'm the happiest. So anything I can do to help my body feel lighter and more efficient, obviously very healthy, satiated, and full of nutrients, that's what I want to do in order to perform. Comment down below and let me know if you've thought about going high carb, low fat. I've got the high carb thing down, just not the low fat yet. I'm rocking at about, I guess not to get too weird, but it doesn't make me self-conscious. Again, like I said, I think my body's great and it does what I need it to. I'm just trying to maybe give it a little bit more of a head start. But my weight currently fluctuates a lot. I fluctuate a lot like from morning to night or day to day or time of the month. But currently I, on the low end, saw 126 on the scale like a week or two ago. And I haven't seen that number in years. It's because I've been running a lot lately. But after a weekend of not running, I'll go all the way back up to 130 or 131. This morning I was like 128 or 129. So I fluctuate right in there, and I think my body just feels more efficient mid-run around the 126, 127 number. I don't know. We'll see if maybe that reducing my sodium and oil content helps my body find a more happy place. Comment down below if you've ever tried it. Let me know if you've seen the vegan couple. They're a little bit of an activist page, so go at your own caution. Or if you've seen Nina and Randa's page. I effing love Nina and Randa. Shout out to you guys. You're like my superheroes of the vegan world. I'm just so in awe of how easily you guys communicate with like love and compassion your lifestyle out into the vegan community in a way that makes it seem really attainable, nothing too off base, but you also are so good at what you do on YouTube that you manage to reach a large audience. So big props to you guys for what you do. Anyways, I'll see you guys in my next video and I'll let you know how it went. Bye!